Hi friends, myself Ravindra Morbekr, Assistant Professor, Department of Physics, Mahatma Phule, AC College, Panvel. Today we discuss a stable multivibrator. First, transistorized multivibrator are three types. First is a astable, second is a monostable, and third is a bistable. Today we discuss transistorized astable multivibrator. What is mean by astable multivibrator? Astable means free running. Astable multivibrator known as free running multivibrator. What is mean by free running? Free running means one transistor T1 is on, then T2 is off, then T2 is on, T1 is off. Correct? The astable multivibrator have two quasi-stable state. In transistorized astable multivibrator, two transistor, first is a Q1, Q2, two capacitors C1, C2, and four resistors R1, R2, RL1, RL2. Today we discuss about the astable multivibrator. First, how Q1 is on. First, capacitor C2 charges through RL2. First, capacitor C2 charges through RL2. Then this high power supply goes to the base of transistor Q1. Then this high signal goes to the base of transistor Q1. Then transistor Q1 is on. When transistor Q1 is on, this collector signal goes to the collector through emitter through ground. Correct? This is the first condition. Q1 is on. Then capacitor C1 discharges through R1, and this signal passes through collector through emitter through the ground. Correct? When here is a low signal means zero signal. Correct? This is the first condition. Correct? This is the transistor Q1 is on. Next condition, when this low power supply means low signal goes to the base of transistor Q2, then transistor Q2 is a off state. Resultant collector signal is a high. Correct? Collector signal is a high. Then transistor Q1 on, transistor Q2 is a off. This is the first condition. Next, for second condition is a Q2 on, Q1 off. How Q2 is on? Then capacitor C1 charged through RL1. Capacitor C1 charged through RL1. This high signal goes to the base of transistor Q2. Then Q2 is on. When this high signal goes to the base of transistor Q2, then transistor Q2 is on state. Resultant collector signal goes to the emitter through the ground. Then this capacitor C2 is discharged through R2. Capacitor C2 is discharged through R2. Then this signal goes to the collector through emitter through ground. This signal goes to the collector through emitter through ground. Resultant here is a signal is low signal. Then this low signal goes to the base of transistor Q1. Then transistor Q1 is off. Then transistor Q1 is off. Resultant collector signal is high. Here transistor Q1 is on. Sorry, Q1 is off. Transistor Q2 is on. This is the second condition. Correct? So we discuss again first condition. Correct? We discuss first condition. In first condition, transistor Q1 on, transistor Q2 is off. Capacitor C2 is charged through RL2, and this high signal goes to the base of transistor Q1. Then transistor Q1 is on. When transistor Q1 is on, resultant collector signal goes to collector through emitter through the ground. And here capacitor C1 is discharged. Capacitor C1 is discharged through R1. Then collector signal is a low. This low signal goes to the base of transistor Q2. Then transistor Q2 is off. Resultant collector signal of the VC2 is high. Here Q2 is off. And transistor Q1 is on. This is first condition. This is first condition. So we discuss second condition. What is the second condition? In second condition, transistor Q2 is on and Q2 is off. How Q2 is on? Capacitor C1 is charged through RL1 and this high signal goes to the base of transistor Q2. Then transistor Q2 is on. Resultant collector signal passes through emitter through ground. Correct? Here capacitor C2 is discharged. How discharged? Capacitor C2 is discharged through R2 and this high signal goes to the base collector through emitter through the ground. Correct? Here signal is a, then resultant here signal is a low. When this low signal goes to the base of transistor Q1, then transistor Q1 is off. This is the second condition. Transistor Q1 is off and transistor Q2 is on. Resultant here collector signal of transistor Q1 is high. Correct? This is the two condition. First is the Q1 is on, Q2 is off. Second condition, Q2 is on, Q1 is off. What is the first condition? In first condition we discuss Q1 on and Q2 is off. This is the first condition. In second condition we discuss Q1 off and Q2 is on state. This is the first condition, this is the second condition. Correct? So we discuss the waveform according to this. Correct? First Q1 is on. When Q1 is on, then here a collector signal of Q1 is low. Correct? Then this is the second waveform for base of the transistor of Q1. When base signal is high, means greater than 0.7 volt, then transistor Q1 is on. When transistor Q1 is on, the collector signal is low. Correct? This is for first condition. When transistor Q on, then transistor Q2 is off. This low power supply goes to the base of transistor Q2. Then transistor Q2 is off state. Correct? Transistor Q2 is off state. Then resultant collector signal of the transistor Q2 is high. This is the first waveform. Correct? Then this low power supply, second condition, this low power supply goes to the base of transistor Q1, then transistor Q1 is off state. Transistor Q1 is off state. Resultant collector signal is high. Resultant collector signal is high. Then this high power supply means greater than 0.7 volt goes to the base of transistor Q2, then transistor Q2 is on state. Resultant collector signal of the transistor Q2 is low. Correct? This is the second condition. Similarly for the third, fourth waveform. When transistor Q on, transistor Q2 is off. When transistor Q2 is on, transistor Q1 is off. Because of this reason, this is called astable multivibrator. Means free running multivibrator. When Q1 off, Q2 is on. When Q2 is off, Q1 is on. Thank you.